to follow up on those engages. What you can't deny is the fact that Vi goes in, Galio follows.
Yep.
That combo is guaranteed to happen, and that's going to force Heretics to spread out.
And a loss here, I would say, is as good as saying you're probably out unless some teams fumble at the finish line.
I do think that the matchup into BDS can definitely go their way based on what we've seen from Heretics throughout the split and how they have stepped up towards the playoffs. I mean, remember, he did come in from a second division LFL team.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even
even
from the
LFL.
LFL, right? And then he goes straight to the LEC, naturally behind.
Good angle with the control ward as well. It's going to be face checked by Stend. It's trying to be faked out, but he's looking. Rare's real Flakked. Cease and desist. He gets a little artillery punch. He gets popped away. Flush from Abbedagge, but the rocket hasn't found anything. It's a good disengage, I think, from Sheo, but now away from the Justice Punch, he survives. Oh, it's janky all around. Team Heretic, I think they're so lucky to get away from that.
The execution was a little bit off.
That as well. You talked about it before. He's got the Riftmaker, and now with Grubs, I mean,
here
Gwen on turret.
Skeanz.
He's not only going to get the goal, but you said it. Skeanz is going to cease and desist. Chompers down. The needlework out as well. The rocket through, and DnDn picks up first blood. The turret won't finish the job, and now it's hunting season on this tier 1 for SK. Quite a lot. The extra magic damage for the Jinx means that Yuntal might feel like an item and a half properly. Look, there's damage already onto Flakked. He's just ordering. Kamiloo flashes in, gets a cleanse out. Pop Blossom gets an engage, and meanwhile, Loopy's isolated. The Wild Growth gets him out of dodge as he flashes out, but SK have been chunked. Flakked, you could say the same as the Herald, now looking for its charge. That will complete, but it doesn't open up mid-tower. Redemption onto Loopy. Heals him up, and he's still got the shields. Keduii is full HP, so he just has to kite back and play it safe.
Loopy is very susceptible, but with the flash committed from Kamiloo, that's one less tool that they have to engage. And with the ultimate gone from Stend, I don't really see how Heretics can find a fight. Maybe a good Poppy ultimate could open them up. Abbedagge trying to zone them away.
Carlsen has a blast cone. That's his angle. Skeanz is not even on the dragon. He's taking a different approach. What a block onto Keduii. Skeanz has just saved the fight. The reset there. The death rocket true. Flakked away from the needlework, but Skeanz does it again. That fight committed assault and battery.
Abbedagge didn't get an opportunity to use the ultimate, but the Lulu ultimate is unavailable. If Carlsen can get on top of the Jinx, providing that peel is going to be much tougher.
They are doing Atacon though. I mean, this is a serious threat. Patience on the edge.
Positioning is so awkward. He's going to TP in.
Loopy's too. He doesn't have the Wild Growth if this turns for a fight. Sheo still has his ulti and flash.
Oh, but look at DnDn now.
You're right. Now maybe it matters a lot. DnDn on the flank. The import with the needlework holding off, and he's just jumped on. Never mind. Team Heretics say, what are you doing? Atacon's going to drop in the meantime. DnDn 07. Honorable sacrifice. Give or take is about 3,000 gold. Like, that's what the worth is. So you got to remember, for SK, maybe it's like a 4K gold lead now, but for Team Heretics, they're on sole point. Abbedagge, he's got wings, but so does Carlsen. He just jumps away. I'm locked in.
35 seconds until the dragon.
Topside play. Realm Warp. Interrupt. Kamiloo. Oh, he doesn't get in.
That's bad. That's bad.
Skeanz is going to find him as well. He is tanky, though, and he's got to seek his arm guard. Redemption. A heroic entrance. Lay it down. It's grand at that, and Kamiloo's dead. Over to Keduii. Big mistake. I called him. EU faker, and he does me like that.
SK find a huge pick, but Heretics can get themselves the soul. The dragon spawns in 8 seconds time. This Baron is not going down that quickly. Skeanz is not going to be in a position to steal this one away.
I don't know if this is worth betting. I don't think Soul for Baron is going to cut it. SK like we've lost it. Hex Tech Soul for a team that doesn't have an engage. They have Chase.
The rest of SK back.
Slows the game down. That's what Team Heretics want. Maybe no, speed it up. Okay, DnDn right on top of them as well. 1v3 with the needlework. He's pop blossomed up. There's a hero's entrance. Big knock up. Abbedagge re-engage, but no reset. Skeanz now coming in as Kamiloo's isolated and set packing. Kamiloo will die. Flash over the wall. Flakked gets out in time, burning both summoners. Close for SK to find a bit more.
Abbedagge is the savior that DnDn needs, keeping the Gwen alive and splitting Heretics up, converting it into a kill. SK don't waste the opportunity. They immediately TP into bot lane, and they're looking to break the base.
Kamiloo's 35 seconds from coming up on alive. This inhibitor's going to drop at the very least, and mid is pushing as well. All of a sudden, SK with one counter play, lock in. This is another turret dropping down through mid. Baron is going to end with a 6,000 gold lead. Props to SK. The soul trade looks sketchy, but as Loopy Wild grows on the return, and the needlework flies out, Team Heretics are in disarray with their base crumbled before them. Mid being sent up by DnDn as well, clearing wards as he goes. As SK on all 3 lanes are assaulting.
Heretics are really feeling the pressure.
Range.
SK, oh, look at Skeanz, look at Skeanz!
And he's in, he just dives in, under turret, they don't care. Flakked the target, the heroic entrance in. Pop Blossom on Stend does nothing! Skeanz with a double, layers down for the triple. A zap in, Carlsen's next to go, and Keduii is unleashed. The attack speed cut means nothing. Give him a double and glaze the hell out of Skeanz. His fight is unfreaking believable as SK Mountain get their first series win of the LEC, and more games like that, SK can do anything.
A strong Game 3 performance from SK. Keep their playoff hopes alive. Their next opponent, G2, is going to be an uphill battle. But they showed today that they can make some magic happen. A team that was counted out, where no one had any expectations for them, have suddenly flipped the script, and it's now Heretics that face elimination.
0-3, that's rough. They got one best.